Hi everyone, this is Tracy from EdTech, and today I am going to show you how to project your iPad screen to your MacBook. First of all, let's talk about how much potential there is when you have this type of a setup. First of all, you can mirror your iPad. This is really handy because I can demonstrate for students how to use specific apps on their iPad and even help them troubleshoot issues they might be having. I can use it as a whiteboard, a document camera, and when you're teaching either hybrid or distance learning, it's a great tool because you can actually record your lessons and your demonstrations and then share them out asynchronously with your students to look at later. So first we're going to start with your iPad, and what I want you to do is make sure you have it in the landscape view. This is like the horizontal view, so make sure you're in landscape, and then come up to the very top and just swipe straight down. Just swipe straight down, and this is going to open up a sub-menu for you right here, and I want you to locate that lock icon and tap on that. What this is going to do is lock your iPad screen into this landscape view. So if you happen to move your iPad around, it's not going to spin the screen around. Okay, so now that we have our screen locked, the next thing that you're going to do is go to your MacBook. So here I am on my MacBook, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my Zoom. Now I already have a meeting scheduled here, so I can go ahead and just click on Start to start my Zoom. I'm going to come down here to where it says Screen Share and click on the arrow right here. And you're probably familiar with this. I usually use like your desktop or a whiteboard in here. You're going to look for this iPhone, iPad via AirPlay. Tap on that and then go ahead and click on the Share right here. Now these are going to give us directions on what to do. The first thing is we want to make sure we're connected with our iPad and our MacBook onto the same network. So this is telling me that my MacBook is connected to this network. Now what I want to do is go over to my iPad and make sure my iPad is connected to that same Wi-Fi network. So let's go back over here to the iPad. And what I do is I need to go ahead and tap on Settings. And then on this General tab, I'm going to look over here to the Wi-Fi and make sure that this is the same Wi-Fi that my iPad is connected to. If for some reason it's not and it looks something like this, you want to go ahead and tap on Wi-Fi and then locate the connector that you want right there. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that to connect to that Wi-Fi. Okay, so now I've got my Wi-Fi's are on the same network. I'm back here at my iPad. I'm going to come back up to the top. I'm going to swipe back down again from that same spot to bring up this menu. Locate the screen mirroring option and tap on screen mirroring. Now this is going to bring up different options of things for me to mirror to. I want to actually mirror to my Zoom. So I'm going to tap on that because that's the name of my Zoom. And what this does is now I can see whatever's on my iPad screen is now displayed right here on my MacBook. So if I'm Zooming with students right now, they're actually seeing my iPad screen through my MacBook. So here I can swipe left and right, I can open an app and demonstrate for students what's happening on the iPad. Now on your iPad, you also have this Apivo app, and this app will turn your iPad into a document camera or a whiteboard. So let me show you a little bit about what this looks like. I'm back on my iPad here and I click on the whiteboard app to open it. And the default is it always opens up to an actual whiteboard in the whiteboard mode. Now, this acts like a traditional whiteboard. I can draw on this, I can share images with this, I can demonstrate things on this, and remember this is projecting directly to my MacBook for my students to see. So in this whiteboard mode, I can use a whiteboard and turn my iPad into a blank canvas to draw and annotate. I can also use the snapshot feature, which is really nice because I can take a picture of my current live image and then any of the annotations I did will be captured as well. And then I can also do this video recording where I can record things as it streams, and then anything that I draw on this as it's recording will save to a video. And then there's also advanced tools. They have like a ruler in there and protractors that you can use for measuring lines and angles. And there's also a spotlight tool where you can highlight important sections of your screen. So now to get to the camera mode, I'm going to click on this icon right here. And now this is acting as a DocCam. So this is my desk surface. And basically I use it like I would any DocCam. I have my material underneath the camera, which is the iPad, and now it's mirrored onto my MacBook for students to see. So you just use it as a typical document camera. You're demonstrating for students, you're talking to them, they're seeing this live via Zoom, but you're also recording it to share asynchronously. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to stop the mirror of your iPad. So back on the iPad, I'm going to go ahead and come up to the top again and swipe down just like I did before to pull up that menu. And right here where it says Zoom, I'm going to tap on that, and then I'm going to choose the stop mirroring option. And that's all there is to it. So to learn more about how to use this IPEVO app in teaching and learning, there's a bit.ly right here that you can go to. Make sure that you write this down. It's case sensitive. So it's the IPEVO and then a capital A for app. And this is going to take you to their website where they have some tutorials, some video tutorials to guide you through the different applications available through this app.